Hi Virgo, it's Athena. Welcome back to my channel. We are officially in July 2019. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, I had to take a deep breath with you guys. I have my windows open because I've been trying to do these readings yesterday for July and to no avail. And I think that by opening this window here and my windows, I'm getting so much more just great energy. These readings have been phenomenal. They're so on point. So Virgo, let's talk about Cancer season. Okay, Cancer season is what? All about our feelings and our emotions, going and diving into the deepest parts of the ocean of our feelings and coming up with, oh geez, I kind of forgot about that. I kind of forgot how I felt about that. Or I'm trying not to remember about how that I repressed some of these emotions that are clearly underneath the surface, right, of the ocean. Where do they go? That's where they go. So this is a time, Virgo, for us to really feel instead of thinking, like Virgo is ruled by Mercury, right? So now we're going into uncharted territory as a Virgo, being the very logical, strategic, and very goal-orientated, and so everything's just so, right? You're also now going to be using, in the month of July, the universe is asking you to use your feelings instead of your logic when it comes to making decisions, right? It's huge. It's going to be uncharted unless you have in your chart, in your natal chart, you have a lot of water. Therefore, you know how to, manage the currents and the undercurrents of the waters of emotions. We are going into the really and truly diving really deep. So the question is for all of us this July is, are we going to go with the flow, or are we going to dive underneath and avoid? We can't avoid what we feel, so it's not gonna work. You could try though. So, but managing your emotions usually is easier when we just go with the flow. There will be turbulent times. The waters, the emotions that flow, and the feelings that we have our actual navigational system. We communicate with the universe, with God, through our feelings. That's how the angels, the spirit guides, the ascended masters know how to navigate our wishes and dreams and prayers through our heart center feelings. Okay, it's all about feelings. Okay, so we have to come to terms with those feelings and accept them. Some release, let go of some of the things that we haven't been able to let go of. Releasing, how does that you do that? Well, water, your tears, right? So the body is consumed of up to 60-90% of water, right? If you just say the body is 60%, if you include the lungs and all that, it's more. But up to 60% is our body, all right? We have the fluids, we have the tear ducts, we have the lungs, right? So we are needing to understand how sacred the water is, and water in general is for us. It's an element where we need every day, right? Come on, we need our water every day, and we have to understand how sacred it is. And how do we do that? Well, we look at the water before we start drinking it, and we purify it. We say a prayer. We say, thank you, God for the gifts of this water that we are about to receive. It's that simple. And now you have blessed this water in order to receive it. That's all it takes. Some people go to church and get holy water, okay? It has been blessed, just like what I did, basically. We get baptized. Through what? Through water, right? So water is significant on so many levels. If we were in a desert and we were stranded, without water, our bodies would not be able to survive. Our souls survive, but our bodies would not survive. We look outside and we look at the grass and the plants and the flowers. Without water, they would not grow. Without water, we would not grow. Without our emotions, we would not learn. Okay? Very important to understand the sacredness of water and what it represents. We are in the Blessed Mother womb, which is what? The belly. We are in the Blessed Mother. We all are on this earth plane living in Mother Earth. That is a blessing. The water is, and the Cancer season is the moon, the mother. It's all about the mother this month. Forgiving your mom for the love that only she could give you. That she only gave you as much as she could. So you have to forgive her as well as how she was brought up. Look at the patterns that have formed in your family tree. It's a fine line between that and also the mother of your children. Look at that. Your wife, the mother of your children who have they're the ones, if you're a masculine energy, they're the ones that you've had to deal with in terms of hormones, right? PMS, all the stuff that comes with emotions and feelings. That is all about the mother and protection, being protective over your family. The mother is protective as well as the father over the family. We need to see how all these things merge together, all right? If you have your mother on the earth plane still, you may need to just call her up and say, hey, all right, I get it. I forgive you for things that I grew up with that maybe I didn't have enough of, or I felt that I didn't have enough, but now I come to terms with it and realize it and forgive you. Hence, you can forgive yourself for the things that you weren't and would not be able to provide. Do you understand? So it works both ways. My dogs now are barking, so that's really significant for some. Forgive your parents. Forgive your mom for the things that she could and could not give you, or should and shouldn't. You know, you probably sit here as, if you're older and you have kids, you know what I'm talking about. You know that you sit there and you say, oh, well, you know, when I'm a parent, I'm not going to do what my parents did, for sure, right? And then the light bulb goes on as you're spewing out something as your mother has definitely instilled you with, right? You know, the old things that you were raised to believe, right? So you become somehow, because we're all connected, you end up becoming like your mom, like your dad, okay? Depends. But right now we're talking about the moon, and that's the mother. The father is the son, okay? So right now we need to come to terms with what and how we grew up emotionally, what we repressed, suppressed, and bringing that now, which it's coming up out into the open. It's coming up it's like you throw something in the water and it floats, right? It's something that has to be dealt with now. Now, if you don't deal with it, it's cool. It'll come back again, because it does. All right. What else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about how sensitive this time frame is. Cancers are very sensitive. Cancers are very intuitive, and they go within. So we are now, because we're also within Mother Earth and the mother, the womb, we need to kind of like not, like Gemini season we just came out of, which is a lot of talking and maybe too much talking. Some are not talking at all. But now it's time to go inward for yourselves. It's now time to take a step back and really understand what you're feeling in a situation. So take a minute to say, okay, well, how am I feeling about that when you make a decision or when you need to do something that you know is crucial, that you don't follow your ego, your thoughts, your head, and follow your heart, okay? If you have Cancer in your chart, then you know what I'm talking about, because as a Virgo, you guys are intuitive, definitely. A lot of people don't give you credit for that, but you guys are really intuitive and you're visionaries. Okay, what else? Going with the flow, I mentioned, just to add to that, the proverb that says, still waters run deep. Always remember that, especially this entire month of July. We are also going into a retrograde in July. And actually, it's going to be like the entire month. So a lot of people coming out of the woodwork, wanting to reconnect through the heart center. Maybe some people are coming out with the truth of how they feel about you. Maybe you're coming out with the truth about how you feel toward another. A lot of things come out under the light of the moon. Yes? Okay, a lot of truths are revealed. All right, now let's go. I've got the Keepers of Light here. I just got this deck. I love this deck, and I'm telling you right now, July is a hugely, amazingly fabulous month for all. Not one reading has been anything but amazing. Look, we have Freya, under the moon. Everything happens under the light of the moon. All right, let's talk Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is my new deck, the Keepers of the Light, but I'm also going to incorporate, these are Ascended Masters and Archangels, but I'm also going to incorporate, I'm going to get a new Ascended Master deck that I'm going to put in with this new deck, so that we will get like all the masters and archangels. And I love doing that. I've never done it before, but I was told to get a new deck so that I can incorporate one complete deck of both, which I love. It's like having the best of both worlds. So am I saying that because Virgo, are you trying to have the best of both worlds? Well, hallelujah. Why not? In a good way. Okay, let's go. I'm going to take one card, which is the driving force of the month of July. I'm going to move, I just heard it, move the camera down, Athena. All right, I'm moving the camera down so you can get a good glimpse, or sorry for the reach, but you have to see how the cards, are coming out. It's a must. Beautiful. Now you can see clearly, yeah. Some of you are going to be able to see very clearly in the month of July. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising for July 2019. Here we go. One card. Right out. Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna, wow, look at this card. It's all about devotion. And Virgos, this is you. Oh my God, this is you guys. You guys are all about devotion to your work, which is good. All right, trust your spiritual guidance, which you will. Your commitment has been recognized, and you are loved unconditionally. Yay! Lord Krishna comes to say, you're all about devotion. Your commitment, what you're committed to is indeed something that you are going to be dealing with in the month of. So maybe that's your job, maybe it's your marriage, maybe it's your children, right? What are you devoted to? Okay, so Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the beautiful Virgos. You guys are also the mother, the Virgin Mary. So, you definitely know what we're talking about here. Okay. Well, that's why you're so within yourselves. You're very, you're responsible and responsive. Sometimes not as sensitive as probably some would like for you to be, you know, but I think you do definitely show your heart a lot. Okay. Devotion this month for beautiful Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I want to just say one more thing. When we are having this month of July, if there are any blockages, it may affect your stomach. So know that if your stomach hurts you, that's a trigger. That is triggering you to see what is it that you can't stomach. During Cancer season, it's all about the stomach, and because that's your gut. Your stomach is that intuitive gut feeling. You're all-knowing. You're like, oh my God, I had that gut feeling. I knew that, you know, kind of thing. That's your intuition. And also the breasts. Cancer rules the breasts. So if your breasts are bugging you, you need a potential mammogram if you're a woman. Okay, get checked, whatever. It's usually the blocks come through those two areas in Cancer. So it might be affecting you. That is not a warning. It is just for your information only. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for July. We are ready. Officially ready. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for July. Six of Swords reversed. Funny, because that's the first card that came out for Leo. You may be dealing with a Leo, or you may have a lot of Leo in your chart. The first card for me is very valid, very significant. So, not moving on, not moving forward yet. Let's give it a minute, right? We don't know what it's about. Deciding that maybe you don't want to move forward for whatever reason. Are you not ready to move forward? Do you think you're not ready? Think. Do you think you're not ready? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, there you are. You are the master of your domain. You know what you need to do, and you're doing it. You have been enlightened, okay? You're the boss. You know what you need to do, okay? You have been enlightened, and you are running the show. There could be an Aries in your midst that either you're dealing with, or the bottom line is, this is you, okay? I don't always see it as external to you. I don't feel this is external. I'm just saying. Okay, we have the, this is the Four of Swords, right? So you have had a chance. You're now getting out of that, like, isolation mode. You're getting a chance now to get out. You may not be 100% yet ready, but you're getting out of it now. Why? Because, well, Virgo, you've been on your knees praying for guidance. These are lessons. You're ready. It's a 10. It's an ending. So something new can begin, right? What is this about? Is it a job? Is it a love? It could be, yeah, it could be a job. So feeling like you're left out in the cold. If this is it could also be a relationship, mother and child, yes. It could be that you're not feeling worthy. You're the emperor, though. Come on. I think that you're feeling like you're not comfortable in your money sector right now is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that you feel like a beggar of some sort. You're begging. Yeah, you're begging. Okay, Virgo, what are you begging about? What is this about? Hold on. All right, I can't take all those cards, so let's just keep going. Okay, now we will take this card. Hello. Didn't I say that everything happens under the light of the moon? You're using your intuition about something, that's for sure. You are definitely using your intuition about a change that's coming for you. The mystery is coming out. Whatever's being revealed is coming out. Whatever needs to be told is coming. Whatever you're upset about might come out. Might come out to public knowledge. Virgo. You're using your intuition about something, and something may be coming out into the open. Let's just get more. Okay, I did want to take another card. So this could be about just starting over. Business or school, going to a trade school, just starting over in life. All right, I picked another card because I wanted to do that. And then let's look at the bottom of the deck. See? Negative thinking. So this is what you're being asked to do in the month of July, is to get out of this is self-sabotaging, negative talk. Yeah, just being negative, not believing anymore, not believing, look, yeah, your home is upside down. So your stability and security is the issue here. Money's coming in, but it's not enough, is what I hear. So your semblance of survival and stability is what you're worried about right now. And that's what the Five of Swords is. You're fighting with yourself. It's self-sabotage. Even though you've been enlightened about something. Well, let's get more. And you're using your intuition. Hold on. So you came to this point of self-sabotage because your world, I think, just turned upside down. You wanted to manifest something, but there's too many people in your circle that you're needing to defend yourself here. Some people are challenging you. You're being challenged. You're on the defense because some people are talking. Yep. You have been with this Queen of Cups for a long time, Virgo. I've seen this Queen of Cups in your reading for a long time. And this is what? Emotional manipulation. We have Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces coming to the forefront. And I think that you knew that something was ending. And now this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is clearly not happy about it. You thought it was going to last forever. You had hopes that it would. And the Empress that's reversed here, the Mother. Okay, so these are mother issues, you guys. Virgo, let's talk. This must be forgiven. This has to be forgiven. You've worked hard. You've worked hard for what you have earned in life. And what I'm hearing is this is about your integrity. This is about your dignity. This is about someone who is the mother of your children or your mom. And this is where it all begins. You need to forgive your mother figure for whatever reasons are only you know. Something that was not growing, was not working. The love maybe she only could give you so much. Okay? There are blessings. There are blessings. But you were manipulated emotionally. And something that you put a lot of work and effort in has crumbled. You're on your knees praying for guidance. Is it a job? Oh, I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling that someone might have taken you for your money, is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that you've been left out of the cold because of finances. Someone might have taken you for a ride. I may be wrong, but this is how I'm feeling, and when I feel it, I gotta speak it. You're on your knees now because you learned a valuable lesson. And you had a feeling, you did. You had a feeling someone was using you for money. Or maybe it's vice versa. Be mindful of that. You stuck up for yourself, but there was no way you could manifest. And now your house is all upside down. Your house is upside down. You took time to settle in because there's still a lot of thoughts that you can't, like you were not sleeping for a while. You may still just be on the verge now in July of trying to get out of this mentality, this mindset that has kept you, what? It's kept you begging. Why are you begging? What are you begging about? You know, I don't need to tell you. You're begging. You feel like you have to start all over again. You feel like you have to start all over again. When you had the chance to walk away, you didn't walk away. So now you are in despair because you knew what was going down, because that's what you guys do. You do, Virgos. You know what's going down. You know what's happening. You know that when you get too much wrapped up in your ego, this is what comes out of it. This is what comes out of it. And yeah, I have to do it. This is what comes out of it. Virgos, come on now. You didn't use well, you knew. You did know. All right. So you kind of had to stand your ground, but you still got hurt in the shuffle. Okay, so the question being, don't forget, the card is devotion. Where were you putting and where will you be putting your devotion now from here on in? That's important. All right, let's get this going here. We need clarifying cards on this reading. Let's see what's happening. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. July. Feelings. Being in your feelings. Devoted to devotion. Love and devotion. But what's going on with the beautiful Virgos? All right, let's get it going. Let's see what's happening. All right, here we go. We're healing. You need time to heal. You need time. In July, you need time to heal because this is all about your security and stability. It's a number 4. It's survival mode. You need to heal. Right? There we go. Getting out of this mindset, Virgo. This is what happens when you're too much in your head and not enough in your heart. So in the month of July, Virgos, you will be asked to heal this heart of what you've been like going over and over and over in your head about. Self-sabotaging your own destiny. It is Cancer season, okay, right? So in Cancer season, we need to make sure we make our choices based upon our heart and not our head. Our ego is one thing. Our heart is the truth. So you're being given a choice. Look, 2 and 2. The choice that you make, which is a 4, hello, it's about your security and stability. Are you going to make this choice from your head or your heart? You have a choice to make. And the choice that you make, be mindful of the choice, not mind. That's a tricky thing that I just said. I'm going to take that back. Be aware of the decision you make in the month of July, that it comes from your heart and not your head, because you've been sabotaging your destiny. And that's the truth. And you must tell the truth. What is your success going to be looking like? It's going to look like the truth and at the heart of the matter. Okay? What is your truth at the heart of the matter? Wow, this is a great reading, because you're being asked to make a decision based upon your heart and not your head. Oh, yeah. Hello. Hello. First of all, there's 3 2s, and that's a yes from the Ascended Masters. The yes is, that's the truth. You need to make a decision based upon your heart and not your ego. And here it is. I was going to say, choose wisely, my friends. Because if you choose the ego, you're going to have 7 years bad luck. And I'm not laughing about it, because I've lived it. Yep, it's called karma. So be mindful. Be mindfully in your heart center. What and who are you devoted to, Virgo? That's the question. And this is what I'm hearing. Where does your love lie? Same cards, same colors. Where does your love lie, Virgo? You are being asked. You know the answer. It's that song. Tell me where your love lies. Lies. Not lies. Truths. That's a tricky song. Okay. Balance. You will find balance once you make this decision. Obviously, you have all these 2s. You have 3 2s and a 4, which are 6 2s now. Okay? Okay. I know you're following me. 2, 4, 6. Excuse me. Oh, I digress. You have 8 2s. You have 4, 2, 2, and 2, and 2. Oh, I digress again. 10 2s. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So that's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. What? You have a huge decision to make here. This is serious about a relationship. It is serious. It is about following your truth, following your heart. Who are you devoted to? And what are you going to choose? Definitely not in your head, but you've been in your heads completely. You have 12, which is a divine master number. That makes up for all the 2s. It's a 12. which is a 3, which is the universe telling you, asking you, where does your love lie? Where's your devotion? Balance. Planting the seeds for the next at least 9 years, maybe 10 more, whatever. Whatever decision you make is going to be huge. Flowing with the ebb and flow of life here. Praying again, Virgo. You're praying again. Going with the ebb and flow. Just go with the flow and follow your heart. And that's when you see the light. Literally. You know what to do. That's why I'm saying it. You know what to do. You know where your devotion lies. You know how you feel. You must know how you feel in order to find the light. What makes you happy? You have to follow what makes you happy. You have to follow what makes you devoted, what you would be devoted to, what you have been devoted to, and your truth. That was a play on words, that song. Where does your love lie, you know? As in lies. So be mindful of that. And get out of your head. And speak your truth. And see the light of a new day dawning for you. This truth is going to change your world. The angels have your back. The ascended masters have your back. Your commitment has been recognized and you are loved unconditionally. All right, let's go to the love sector. Right? Virgo, what's going on with you guys? You're making me, it's a good reading. There's nothing bad about this reading. This is about a marriage, I'm telling you. It is about a marriage. And it's about a flirtation. Just saying. The cards don't lie, Virgos. You know who your soulmate is. And what is that? It's a mate whose soul is recognized by another. What are you going to choose? Do you choose your heart or your ego? The ego is from the mind. All right, let me get 3 cards for the beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right, it's a reconciliation. I can't even say it. Reconciliation time. You are reconciling with someone that is either from literally your past or a past life. Understand that. And there looks like very connected. He's holding on to her. He won't let her go. You see that? The masculine will not let the feminine go. Yep, it all makes sense. You have been separated from someone and you want to reconcile. What is going on here? Do you see? Look it. She's saying, please don't go. Right? And he's saying, I must go. Who are you devoted to, Virgo? It is about trust. Trusting in yourself and trust of another. Where does your love lie? I know, I love that song. I really do. It is about trust in a marriage. It's about being separated and reconciling. Are these separate people or are they the same? Because I'm just going to say it. I am. I'm going to say it because these two look, I'm sorry, these three look very similar. Look at them. Okay? All right. These do not. This looks like up in the clouds, right? On cloud 9, yeah? This looks like your ego. And this looks like your devotion. I'm feeling it, so I have to say it, Virgos. It makes no difference to me. What makes a difference to me is that you follow your heart. On the bottom of the deck, follow your heart. Take a little vacation. Take a little vacation together. Maybe some of you just got married. Congratulations. Take a little trip. Right? That song. Take a little trip. Take a little trip with me. Mustang Sally. Take a trip. Yep. Look at this. Some of you are getting married. Some of you are traveling together right now. Some of you are in Europe. Nice. In Italy. This is Venice. Taking a trip on a gondola. How romantic is that? And look, the moon is out. Right? So, I'm playing with you because I love you guys. Find your devotion. Find your way. You know the way to your happiness. All right. If you need me, you can contact me at Athena1Muse615 @gmail.com, or you can call me, but you have to leave a message because I do have, my clients and my work on a daily basis. Okay. Be happy. Follow your heart. Bye.